want to say I'm not complaining. I still love my school. I love where I'm at. It's nobody's fault. It's COVID's fault. So I'm just complaining about COVID. It's a couple days before school starts, and I wanted to add this into the video because I got scrubs. But basically for school, we will be wearing scrubs. We can wash them as many times as we want, and that way it's just better. It's just easier. And the one thing for our school was we could order scrubs, we could get them, but we just couldn't have like blue, like the hospital blue. So I went for all these different colors. Ooh, these are purple. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so here's the shirt. It's basically like wearing sweatpants. And look at that stretchy waistband. Literally, I could gain 30 more pounds and I'd be all set. Hello. So I don't know if the audio is gonna be garbage. I am on my way to work. I don't even know. It's Tuesday. It's my first day of kids in person, and I feel a lot. I didn't sleep very well, which I think was not helpful. I don't know. I felt like if I did go to sleep, I wouldn't wake up on time. And so by that point, I was just awake. I swear to God, these drivers, I'm missing my turn. Go. What the heck? I'm stuck and I'm already late. Hurry up. Go. That was the stupidest thing I have ever seen in my life. All right. Hi. So look at her. Look at what she has on her head. She has hair on her head. Can you see this? Look, it's pointing to this right here. What's that? It's a yellow arrow. You're right. And what's it pointing to? It's pointing to her. We're going to read a story and we're going to talk about our story. Do you see this right here in the front? So here are my Lysol wipes. I obviously need them, and the hand sanitizer. These are some of our choices for breaks. I just keep them in this little container. This is the book we read. It's pretty popular, School's First Day of School. They also have it on Vooks if you use Vooks. I like to keep things in weird little folders because I don't know why. That's just the way my brain works, but for the read aloud, here is the storyboard. So as we would read, I would ask them questions. I did this in small group, and so they could click on the response, and that was really helpful. And then this is just a really simple like comprehension. I would cut those pieces out and they would match it. That was pretty awesome. They did a really good job with that. And then in that book, it talks about feelings. So I printed off these little feelings books and some more feelings activities from Super Teacher Worksheets, I think is the website. During our writing block, I wanted to pick something like pretty easy, so a few kids were able to do like bigger sentences, but a lot of us did this. This is from Breezy Special Ed, and this is a freebie, so just talking about friends and what it looks like to have a friend. And it has multiple levels. So some kids can trace, some kids can just circle the answer, and then some can glue on their response if they're not yet like writers, but everybody can join in. This is from Adaptation Station about washing your hands and using germs, and so we did a lot with that. And this kind of goes along with it, but it's like pictures of washing your hands versus like licking a lollipop, and they were able to do that because it was pretty like basic. I like to cut out all my pieces and paperclip them. I prep everything at the beginning of the week because I don't have the patience for that. Here are our caddies next to each desk, and so this has been helpful to keep everyone's stuff organized and clean. We also did this mini book all about me. We're not finished with it yet. We just barely started it, but this is in Made For Me Literacy from the August pack, but since we started school in September, here we are. But this was super, super fun, and we're going to go through it really slowly. I tried to film at the end of the school day, but I was feeling a bit emotional, and so I just needed to leave. And I left on time, and then I came straight home. But I felt gross and dirty and full of COVID. I don't even know. And so I showered, and here I am. You probably saw me in the morning, not at my best. What the heck? I'm stuck and I'm already late. Hurry up. I had barely slept. I was running late, and it's just the first day of school, and it's a new school. It's a new school year. It's a high stress school year, and I just didn't know what to expect. I had never met these kids before. And overall, the day went really well. There were no services this week, which was super helpful. I am also teaching online at the same time. So like when I have a morning meeting, the kids Zoom in to my morning meeting. And when I have like just different like social skills time, sometimes they Zoom into that. And so that's fine. Like if you're teaching, it's weird to like teach to a screen and teach to kids at the same time. You can't really differentiate in the way that you normally would, and that's kind of uncomfortable. Took a 30-minute lunch break, and I taught one of my online classes. And then there was no other time. Teaching in person is much easier because there's less technology. So we had all these tech issues, people not being able to log in, people trying to figure out how to do this, and it was hard to log into. I really enjoyed today overall. I'm just exhausted, and my stamina is so low from not teaching, and it's so funny to me how low my stamina is. I don't even know. And so I think I'm just gonna chill, and then I'll probably watch like a couple episodes of something. Yeah, that's what we're doing. But anyway, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Good morning. It's Wednesday. I'm feeling so much better. You're probably like, wow, Braylon really flipped a switch. It's not even that. Wednesdays for us are remote, which is honestly just more helpful at this point because that way every kid is getting the same thing. I literally have 3 minutes before my first call. We're doing a morning meeting. It's going to be so much fun. I'll record a little bit, like more of me, but I won't record the audio because I never want to record kids' voices even. Like I don't want anything to do with that. But I do want to show you my little setup. And maybe as the day goes, I'll explain more about what we're doing today. I have my iPad right here, which I'm going to log on to Zoom with it and then do a lot of stuff. I have my boom cards ready. I have my interactive slide ready. We're going to do a morning meeting. Then I have my work computer over here just cause. So for our morning meeting, this is actually a product that I made. So we're going to go through the month and we're going to go through the day, year, season, feelings, weather, what should we wear? But I desperately need to go get my coffee and then I'm going to leave you right there. Well, actually, I want to move you a little bit more. You can be here for the first like few minutes if you want to be, you know, if you really want to do it. I'm gonna close this meeting and I'm gonna try it again. Good morning. So I actually really liked this COVID boom match. I want to show you what it looks like because I actually think it was kind of helpful. We like talked through it and the kids were able to respond. So here it's called COVID class rules. I think it was like $2, but it's written maybe for someone in the UK or in Canada because of they used meters, but that's okay. So it goes through things like, should you put on your mask before coming to school, or yes or no? So my kids could shout some of them out. Cough or sneeze, greet your friends with a hug, no. Eat at your own desk, stay 2 meters apart, face shields. There's so much sun. The one embarrassing part was I shared my screen the wrong way. So like halfway through my para was like, we can't see what you're doing. So they had been responding and like saying yes or no without even seeing the pictures, which is just so typical of like distance learning, but whatever. It wasn't embarrassing. It was more just like annoying because I felt bad they like couldn't see anything. So I have like a 30-minute break and then we're going to do reading. and I want to show you like the things I'm going to do today. So if you've done Made for Me Literacy, then this is the YouTube version of the read aloud for Farmer Annie. And we hadn't gotten to it yet because it's literally the second day of school. So we're going to read that book now. We also, if we have time, we'll do some apple counting and some emotions. And we might do this hair one. I've got to log on in like 1 minute, but I'm doing reading and math combined. So I'm doing like all of the subjects together for like 30 minutes, and then I'm assigning them boom card decks and we're good to go. Because it's just coming in and out all the time is tricky. So my kids can't sit in a meeting for 5 hours, but I can't have them log in and out. 1, because of their parents. 2, because they can't do it themselves. So it ends up falling back on the families. And so I don't want to do that. I'd rather them have a couple things, be able to chill, do their academics on their own time. And I added on my class website like some additional like videos they could watch, another read aloud they could watch, a science experiment they could watch, writing practice. I sent home writing papers. That's kind of as good as it's going to get. But since Wednesdays are always remote, I at least have the ability to send them stuff on Tuesdays if I need to. So before anyone else hops on, here I am. It's muted, I know. Here's me with my computer, but then I also logged in on my iPad so that if I share the screen here, I can still see their faces here. So this is the book we read today. The Pigeon Has to Go to School. Obviously, we love Mo Willems. We also did this little coloring thing that goes along with Pigeon, as well as this is like tracing numbers, and then you can find the capital letters and kind of do this like letter hunt. This is what all the kids did in small groups. Besides their IEP stuff, I rarely talk about their IEP stuff. There was also another like color page. This is, I believe this book is All Are Welcome. Yeah. And that's a storyboard that I got. I will link it down below. But we read through the pages. Some of my students are a bit higher and could comprehend. These are these easy readers from clarkness.com. And I really liked them. This was a simple social story about raising your hand. Here's some math we did. And this is from Kelsey, Exceptional Elementary. I love her so much. This is also from Adaptation Station, the same thing, just talking about germs and staying healthy. All right. Hi. It is like towards the end of the day. I didn't get to talk to you this morning. I am so sorry. I was like scrambling, picking stuff up. Today has been really great. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even have anything new to tell you besides I feel like I'm getting into the groove of things, but I still am struggling with transitioning from teaching kids in person, seeing that it's 11:15, and then grabbing my stuff, grabbing my iPad, my laptop, and running to a quiet room so that I can teach a lesson online. It's just not ideal. It's not, but you know what? I'm not complaining because I love the school so much, and this is just the way it is. And I can almost guarantee that if you're a special ed teacher and you're watching this and you're not doing this yet, soon you will have to. Like, there's no way around it. So I'm just kind of like embracing the inevitable. But today seems like much better with technology and with everything else. So I'm just kind of feeling better. I'm in my actual classroom. It's pretty empty, as you can see. It's almost the end of the day, so I'm like basically heading home. But I'm not going home today. You'll get to see what I'm actually doing, which is so exciting because I get to see someone who's really, really cool, and hopefully you guys follow this person too. One thing I want to show you is I haven't been wearing my face shield because it fogs up, and I want to show you what that looks like. Hold on. Okay, so if I wear my mask and then if I wear my face shield, it like starts to fog up. I don't know if you can see. So then I like can't see anything, because it's foggy, and if I have glasses on, it's even worse. So I had to start taking it off and just wearing my mask. And honestly, it feels so much better. And I will say that I've been having to wear my disposable masks because I can breathe better. I have like a lot of cloth masks that I had bought. But if I was teaching virtually, I think it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But when you're talking all day with kids and the kids are like moving and you're physically guiding them places and then you have a fabric mask, it's so hard to breathe. I literally felt like I couldn't get enough air. Yeah, that's been really tricky. So for today, we read Our Class is a Family. And again, like every other day, here's our simple storyboard pictures. But this time they traced some of our vocabulary words for the book. And I think it went really well. Like every kid could access it. I found some of these easy readers for some of my virtual lessons. So this one is a simple like eye stretch. There's different letter sounds. I used to use these books at my old school with the old curriculum, and I found them available online just because I was needing other things to kind of share my screen and show at different reading levels, and so that's been really, really helpful. For this, we also I think we were supposed to do this the other day, but we finally got to it today, which was like practicing I need help, and this is just a really simple like, I'm confused, I don't understand, and then this is the last piece of our, what's it called? Washing our hands sequence. All right, hello vlog. It's Friday night. I need to finish this video up so I can edit this whole thing. I didn't really get to talk much today because it was a little bit busy, but if you saw in my last clip, I had dinner with Taylor, and so that was like a good end to the day. It was just kind of like a fun, busy school day. Some of my biggest takeaways from this week have to be that like teaching with a mask is really hard. There's so much talking and it's really hard to breathe. And because there's something covering my mouth, I feel like I haven't been able to drink water. And so I brought my water bottle, but I think I need to bring one with like a straw specifically to like hopefully like move my mask really quick and like take sips of water. I don't know. I feel like that was like my biggest thing. I was super dehydrated. I am a little bummed because I can't wear like as much makeup, I feel like, because I tried to one day, but then like I was like hot and sweaty and my mask got all dirty. It was just a train wreck. And then I also can't wear earrings because my hoops don't fit into the holes of my mask, like the little side mask holes. So I really feel like I'm just not myself. Hopefully next week will be better. I'm not making any promises about vlogging. Like I feel like this week was really fun to like, I don't know, document what I did, and that way I can like look back and see what I did. But I don't know if I'm gonna vlog every single week, but this has definitely been a fun experience this week. I hope that there was something in this video that resonated with you or helped you. I'm gonna finish this up and edit this video that you're watching right now and finish drinking my drink and eating my ice cream, and yeah, I'll talk to you in the next video.